Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, the Kalkadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone in the house of David. Peace, salutations to the elect of Israel, who only these studies are for. So, the Most High has been very, very busy. He has been showing everyone who he is on a day-to-day basis, and a lot of people don't want to believe it or hear it. But you know, so we had a. Let me read this though. Let me start off with the second address, 9:2. Then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So there were tornadoes in the Texas area. And it was my first one. I mean, I'm from a place where we just get mad snow. We just get mad snow. Every now and then there might be a tornado or whatever, but never, not never, because it will be in the cities. I mean, we definitely gotta go back and read Matthew 24. That is, through the Spirit will get that. But so we had one, and I'm like, doggone, like dang, I ain't never experienced this, but through faith and trust and believing and fearing the Most High, I know He's going to protect me because that's what His Word says He's going to do. So I'm like, man, what I do? Like, third floor, and I gotta save Barney, you know what I mean? Like all these different things are going through my head, and I'm just gonna start calling over the name like Rakataya Howell Shah, holy Shah, holy Shah. I start thinking about the prophet. The prophet's okay. As soon as I said that, phone rings. It's him. We having a conversation. He's giving me the scoop on what to do. You know what I mean? And I was telling him, I asked the Most High what to do. I said, he didn't say nothing. He just said, chill. I said, yeah. He's like, yeah, chill. You heard the word chill. So I'm like, yeah, I'm a chill. So I have my album news because, we got to be watchful and praying. I still got to pay attention to what's going on. Because I'm no meteorologist. So I'm watching the news, this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? But it was in an area where I know someone that lives in that area. And I called them. And I was like, yo, you all right? Yeah, everything's fine. I'm like, oh, okay. That's good. It's like, I'm watching a tornado on TV, like, rip up that town, right? Like, rip up parts of that town. He's like, what? It's like, yeah. You didn't get the alert on your phone? He was like, oh, I turned it off. I said, okay. So I said, done. So you turn the alert off on your phone in regards to severe weather, and we live in a state that's flat as a mug. Like, it's just flat. He's like, yeah, I've been working and And I was like, so your job is more important than like you knowing what's going on, and maybe you've been able to save your family in case something like happened to you. And I told him to get his head out of his ass. But it's annoying though, and I don't want to digress, but I want to start off with that, and I want to say that people there are people out here that are just dumb. And he's a friend of mine, but he's stupid and he's carnal. All right. Let's go to Romans. Let's go to Romans 8. Let's start at verse 4. That the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. The righteousness of the law is Yahweh Shai. The law, statutes, and commandments, the way we're supposed to conduct ourselves, and so that we can have the fear of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, which with the tail of that fear, it protects us. All right, through the Spirit, we'll get that as well. We'll get that scripture as well. All right, but let's keep going. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. Now, this is very simple. This is gonna be a short one. This is gonna be plain upon tables. I'm gonna keep this very short, very to the point, and very plain upon tables. The flesh, the thing that I just mentioned at the beginning of this study here is the flesh. You are worried about making money rather than paying attention to what is going on around you. We have people, we are coming upon the third woe, the digital currency, the MOTB, and people are still out here worrying about their jobs and getting cars and buying shoes and going on vacations. And no one is paying attention to anything that's going on. The scriptures tell us to watch and pray, to walk circumspectly, not as fools, redeeming the time, because what? The days are evil. I believe that's Galatians 5. So we need to understand that these are things that we need to be paying attention to. But a lot of people are in this flesh. Now let's go back to, let's stay in Romans 8. Let's read Romans 8 and 5 again. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. If you are in the Spirit, you understand what's going on. You pay attention to what's going on. You watch what's going on around you. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Now once again, if the Spirit wasn't put on me to make that phone call, to hear that from that man, for me to do this study so I can wake you all up, it doesn't, so I can be a tool, I can be an instrument of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to help wake you all up. This is what it is. I had to hear that for myself, because every day the Most High is showing me who's with them and who isn't. And I tell you something, it's a very small number of people who are with him. All right. So to be carnally minded is carnal is things that you can touch, taste, smell, feel. These things that can pass away. These things are going to burn with molten heat. This place is going to burn. Everything that you love, you better get used to not having these things. Yo, I've been traveling light for years. I have everything in my apartment. Everything I need in my apartment I need. I don't need much. I'm a very, very simple man. But a lot of y'all need so much to feel like you are somebody, or that you have something, that you can have status. Damn that. You give me the Spirit all day. So to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So once again, the Spirit is on me to watch and pray. I'm going to watch TV and I'm going to pray that thing that I am found worthy, and that tornado does not come near me. And you know what? Show me mercy, because I'm still here to talk about it. All praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that brother is still awake too. He's still alive, but he's dead because he's carnally minded. Right? Because the carnal mind is an enmity against the Most High. For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So once again, for you to be carnal minded, you're an enemy to the Most High, because you ain't thinking about him. Why do you think the rich are the way they are? The rich don't need the Most High. The Most High's come for the meek and the low of heart. The ones that are out here struggling, like me and everyone who's listening to this study right now. We struggle every day. He's for us. He's the meek. Yahweh Shai came off the throne and came down and put on this meat puppet suit and didn't have much of anything carnally, but he had everything through the Spirit. So you got to draw a line in the sand to see what you want. You either want to be an enemy to the Most High, because once again, let's read that again. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law. It's not subject to the law. I don't care about the law. I don't think about the law. Neither indeed can be. So it can't be. There's no way it can be. So they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. Why? Because they don't have no faith and they don't fear Him. They ain't thinking about Him. So once again, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit. If so, be that the Spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now, that's right. So we got to keep that Spirit on us and in us. Yes, we get sidetracked. Yes, we look to the left and right sometimes, but we got to keep it in us, because for that 1 second, we can jump right back into this world. And that's why every day we have to pray for Him to keep His Spirit on us. Because I need the Spirit. I don't want the Most High to take His Spirit off of me, because I didn't have much in this world, and I've had to struggle all my life, and I prefer this struggle in the Spirit than carnally, and I hate this world, and you should too, because this is clearly telling you that you should hate this world. All right, let's read Romans 8 and 9 again. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit. If so be that the Spirit of the Most High dwell in you. All right. So, and if it's so, and if it be so, so if you're in the Spirit, right, then the Spirit of the Most High is dwelling in you. It's in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Hamashiach, he is none of his. He ain't dealing with you. If the Spirit of the Most High ain't on you and in you, He ain't dealing with you. And if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. Because of who? Because of Yahweh Shai, His sacrifice for the children of Israel. That's why. But we have to let the Spirit dwell in us, and the only way we let the Spirit to dwell in us is if we read this word and we get around the men of the Lord, so we can learn and learn and learn and apply and learn. But if the Spirit of Him that raised up Yahweh Shai from the dead dwell in you, He that raised up Hamashiach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by His Spirit that dwelleth in you. Now listen, we need to keep His Spirit on us at all times. Because if we don't have that, we are out. All right? This is what I said before about how we got to get that spirit in us. Revelations 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. There are so many things going on right now that we need to keep this spirit on us. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord of Yahweh is his treasure. So once again, wisdom and knowledge is this word, right? We got to have the wisdom and the knowledge. We got to understand this word, what it means, and how we can always gravitate to it and pull it through the spirit when we are when this demon ass world is kicking us in our backside. You got to be able to pull it. All right. Behold, their valiant ones shall cry without. The ambassadors of peace shall weep bitterly. We don't weep bitterly. We don't cry. We don't sit here every day and fall to our knees and with supplication and prayer. asking and begging Yahweh by Shem Yahushua to help us. I pray all the time. I said, don't you see? I said, I know you see what they're doing to me. I know you see it. Pay them back double for the recompense against me, against all of us, against all the children of Israel. These are the same things. These are the same things that Jeremiah spoke of in verse 17, chapter 17. I think 17 on down. He spoke of, but he said the same things. We need to fear him. A lot of y'all don't fear him. A lot of y'all still think you can do whatever you want. And it's disgusting. Ecclesiastes 19 and 18. The fear of the Lord is the first step to being accepted of him, and wisdom obtaineth his love. So this is what I'm saying to you in a nutshell. We need to keep his spirit on us. We need to always be thinking about his word. We need to always be thinking about who he is. We always need to be thinking about his promises for us. Yes, we are in these meat puppet bodies that are defiled and disgusting and everything else. And our minds go off all the time. The food we eat is polluted. The air we breathe is polluted. The water we use to bathe and cook in is polluted. Everything that is set upon this earth is to destroy the elect, the children of Israel. But through grace, through hope, through faith, we believe that we are protected. That's how we stay in that spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because the people who aren't thinking about this, the spirit, they just think they're fine. There's people out here that don't watch the news that think that anything that's happening outside their doors is not going to affect them. You can stay in the house for the next 2 months. You got to go out and put gas in your car, and you see that gas is $5 a gallon. You're like, well, what happened? How? People are dumb. Listen. People are so carnal. It's disgusting. Hold on, let's get that. Hold on. I want to. Let's get that because this is Let's go to John 16:21. The book of John, chapter 16, verse 21. This is it right here. A woman, when she is into. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Hold on, that's not it. I was trying to find. Oh no, it's 1 Thessalonians. Salakia. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. Yeah, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. That's what I was thinking about. The book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Now, mind you, for all them people, my boy that I called, and he did not know that there was a tornado and one would have came upon him, he wouldn't have been able to do nothing about it. He wasn't looking. He wasn't paying attention. You want to know why? Because he had peace and safety on his mind. Because you want to know why? People are just in their little bubble. Like no one can pop their little bubble. But the person who put that trance on you is the same one that can deliver you up to be destroyed by him. And see, in being in the spirit and reading and having wisdom and knowledge, you understand who that is. So you need to fear who that is. You understand? Let's read that again. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, this is what Babylon is preaching all day. They're like, oh, they're starting to turn up the little fear meter. Oh no, we could have a cyber attack and we could do another thing. And Russia. You know why you fell on the ice today? Because of Russia. You want to know why that the job hates black people, hates so-called black people? Russia. Yeah, Russia. You want to know why? You want to know why you burned your food in the oven today or last night? It was Russia. Russia did it. You know what I mean? So it's heathenistic, demonistic, demonic, disgusting, vile, base people behavior. All right. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. 1 Thessalonians 5:4. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness. You're not in darkness. You want to know why? Because you're not children of darkness. You're children of the light. All right? That the day should, hold on a second, overtake you as a thief. We all know what the thief is, right? It says what? The coming of the Lord is like a thief in the night, right? So hold on. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So once again, in darkness, that means that what? You know. See, the person I spoke to in the beginning of this video, they what? They in darkness. But we know through what? These scriptures, the wisdom and the knowledge. So once again, what do we say here? What do you say here? As a thief, right? Let's get that thief in the night, because people don't seem to realize that he is kind of like a thief in the night. But I guess he's doing that for everybody else, because people ain't because once again, everything happens to everyone else but us. You know what I mean? All right, let's go on. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent. Hold on, let's get that. Shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that there within shall be burned up. What are the works that we just spoke of? What are the works that I say through the Spirit that I say earlier? That what? What are the works? Your carnality. Everything you hold tight to, your car, your house, your shoes, your 60-inch TV, your laptop, your watch, all these things that these people hold on to are going to what? Burn up. 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. What's the heavens? Come on, man. The elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works that are within shall be burned up. So once again, that named three different things. That said, the earth, which is the sky, the heavens is the sky, the earth is what we walk on, and everything that's yours, everything that's on it's going to be burned up. Why? Through the through the missiles that we hear about every day, that the other nations are warming up. But you still want to be, but you still want to be a part of this wicked ass world. So guess what? Since you're a part of this wicked ass world, these things are waiting for you. Fervent heat. What did we say earlier in Romans 8? To not be in the Spirit is what? You're an enemy to the Most High. So you'd rather be an enemy to the Most High so you make a few more dollars so you get cheese on something rather than be in the Spirit. You know what I mean? Because a lot of y'all go to church on Sunday and walk out dancing. While that slickhead dude tells you that, the Bible's all about you having things. No, it's about you. It's about you suffering and persevering and pressing towards the goal of the mark of the high calling of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai and storing up your treasures which in heaven. Let's get that too. Because this is where, like I said, we need to be in the Spirit. But, a lot of y'all just Slovakia. All right, go to Matthew chapter 6. And we're going to start at, go to Matthew 6. We started 19. It should be started 20. It's such a good book. The whole Bible's beautiful. All right, yeah. Matthew 6 and 19. Lay up for yourselves. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, where thieves break through and steal. We keep hearing about these thieves, don't we? You don't even know who the thief is. And the thief, you sitting next to a thief every day. You walk in the world and shake a thief's hand every single day. How the hell can you work for 14 days and then get paid? That's unlawful. But lay up for yourselves treasures, Matthew 6 and 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. But the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body should be shut. Okay, all right, but that's good too. But I'm going to stop right there too. All right. No. Let's get that through the spirit. All right. The light of the body is the eye, right? Because the scriptures say the eyes are the window to the soul, right? If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is thy darkness? No man can serve two masters. Okay, let's stop there. So listen, right? The scriptures say what? That we are children of the light, right? And the children of the light are the righteous. The righteous are the ones who follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. That's what we are. We are the righteous. We're the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now, mind you, there are 2/3 of that nation that are in darkness. They're the ones that I just spoke of that do not care. They don't care about these scriptures. They don't care about anything. They're very carnal minded, right? And it always starts telling you right here how great is the darkness, right? But if thine eye be evil, right? If your eye is evil, right? You're not keeping the law, statutes, commandments. You don't care about this. Thy whole body shall be full of darkness. That means everything you do, you are corrupt. Everything you do is darkness. You don't care. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is your darkness? So if the light that is in you, so if you're all darkness and there's a light that's in you that's dark, how dark do you think that darkness is? Very, very dark. All right. No man can serve two masters, for either you'll hate one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. What's Mammon? Man. Once again, you've chosen man over the Most High, and you're done. I'm gonna end it on this. We're gonna wind down here. I'm gonna end it on this. Let's get this. Psalms, the book of Psalms, chapter 118 and 8. For it is better to trust in Yahweh by Shem Yahushai than to put confidence in man. Wake up, Israel. You want to be your oppressor so bad. I understand a lot of folks grew up without a lot of things. They have families and they want to make sure that their families never live that way again. And I get it. I get it. I get it. But how much more did you grow up without the truth, without the light, without the one who makes us rich and makes us poor? Hold on, let's get that let's get that. Because a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all think that the mammon does that for you, and the mammon doesn't. Go to the book of First Samuel chapter 2. The book of First Samuel chapter 2 and 7. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and he lifteth up. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among the princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, are Yahweh's, and have set the world upon them. So let's go back and read that again. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So where did any of that say that your boss does that? Where does any of that say that the effort that you put in does that for you too? Because I have a job where I bust my ass every day and I make pennies. So it's not them. It's the Lord. The Lord does it. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua does it. Wake up, Israel. Stop kissing ass. Stop being an ass kisser. Stop walking around here acting like you're better than you are. Get your head out of your ass. Wake up. The Most High is coming back. He's sifting. Listen, he's sifting out. He's sifting out who's with him and who isn't with him. All day, every second. We need to stay in the spirit. I don't want to be sifted out. I hate this place. I hate this place every day. I hate this place. But I thank Yahweh Hashem Yahushua because he woke me up and was like, all I heard was just scripture. I had to get up. I had to do this. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Hashem, Rekakadash. Wake up, Israel. You can't serve two gods. We are children of the light. Be that light. Shalom.